morning, Nash. My name is Ian Ackerman, and these are your morning announcements. Sign Language Club is starting up. We will be meeting through Google Meet for the moment. To access the meeting details and codes, text at AnySign 2021 to 81010. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach Cassandra Poltorak. There's no prior experience needed, and it's a ton of fun. So bring friends. The Senior Citizens Letter Writing Initiative is a student-led campaign to bridge the gap between youth and seniors. Volunteers will write letters to be sent to two organizations, the Korean War Veterans Association and the MS Community of Pittsburgh. If you're interested in joining, please complete the form on Blackboard or drop by Goal for more information. You can find a copy of the announcements from today, yesterday, and every day at nashupward.org. Thanks, have a great day, and stay tuned for a video about a Nash senior who doesn't live in your neighborhood.
All right, is it okay if I take my mask off? Okay, cool. I moved to Wexford in 2010, and I've been going to NA for my whole life. Whenever I lived in Wexford, I felt like I was so far away from the city. The city was like a big trip to go to, or like a long, road trip. But really, it's like 20 minutes away from school. This summer, my family moved to the city, and we live on the north side. When my family first decided to move, we looked at the district's policies, and there was one very specific policy. We emailed the district, and now my family pays tuition to go to NA. It's made it harder to see friends because they all live in the Wexford area closer to the school. On the other hand, my best friend, who was my neighbor in Wexford, actually, her family decided to move into the city at pretty much the same time as I did, and they actually moved like a mile away from me. So even though I was leaving all my other friends back in Wexford, I still had one friend that came with me. While it's sometimes difficult living in the city, there's so many positives to living in downtown Pittsburgh. There's so many small businesses and shops that are right next to my house or walking distance from my house, and it feels great to support small businesses instead of just supporting the bigger corporations that I would have in Wexford. There's also a great park nearby my house where I love to go walking. Another thing that living in the city has taught me is about how rich the culture of Pittsburgh is, and how I was really missing out on some of that by living in Wexford. For example, with all the recent social changes and pushes for equality, I feel like it's something that actually affects my city. Living in Wexford, it was an issue that was of course very important to me, but not an issue that really affected my town or my city. I really love living in the city, and this really solidified my beliefs that I want to go to college in a city. I feel like it's just at the forefront of social change, and there's always jobs. Living in the city is just such an eye-opening experience that I really want to continue for the rest of my life.